Okay. Hey, folks. Sadie, the original Bag Lady. But don't get it twisted. You never know what I might got coming out my bag. Now, this is a little bit too high. Let me see what would happen if I brought it down. I guess that would be okay, huh? I'm nigger rigging shit over here, y'all. I'm nigger rigging shit over here, y'all. I got the pad for the mouse, keeping it from slipping. Then I got this pretty little picture frame, and that's my thing to go in the back to hold it up till I can afford to buy one. Now, my baby bought me one, but this I gotta get the tall thing to go with it. And the light won't come on. Why won't the light come on? I hate buying stuff from Amazon. I really do. I'd rather go to the stores. I had a dental appointment today. That lady was so rough on my mouth. I told them I did not want her. They gave it to me anyway. It keep messing up my mouth. I want this tooth fixed. I want these all one color. I have taken very good care of my teeth all my life. My grandmother took us to the dentist when we were kids, and I learned how to take care of my teeth. I wore braces from 14 to 17. Um, Always went in for my cleanings and scalings, and it's amazing to me that my teeth are like they are. But my teeth are like they are from dentists, from going to dentists. I was going to this one man, um, and he's in Dorchester, Mass, and got this little house. He been there for a long time, and I wonder how he survived the crack era over there in that area, because when in the 80s and 90s, when the crack era was the crack era, I don't know how that white man survived being over there. But listen to this. He charged me for open face crown, and he charged the medical people the insurance. So he double dipped. And then when I went back and smiled, I was like, look at my smile. Do you think this is a pretty smile? I didn't come in here looking like this. So he has to pay. I don't know why he ain't got to pay me back. He got to pay them back. And then they're making me wait until he pays them back to fix this tooth. I'm so upset about my teeth. But I'm Sadie, the original Bag Lady. Don't get it twisted. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming out my bag. So as I'm sitting there today watching YouTube, I am a YouTube watcher. I went back to watching this girl I used to watch back in the beginning. Her name is Noor Jasmine, Noor, and she wears this aluminum foil hat. And her deal is hear me out. Actually, she's the first person I heard bring up the whole Diddy story. I don't know why she I don't know. I guess everybody jumped on Diddy and she jumped off. Um, so she's been doing cults. So I watched today. She did this cult. My 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 thing flips light then dark then light. You could probably see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a laptop and a Galaxy Flip Z5. I don't know. I might record with my laptop. I like my tablet though. I wanted to do my tablet, but I don't like the way it. I don't even like the way it looks. Really, the phone looks better than this. Anyway, she talked about this woman in 1962. The woman was 15. and she was from Cuba, but she was in Miami. She had a baby boy, Adolfo, and ended up moving her baby to Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Miami. She was in the witchcraft, Santeria, and the other one from Haiti. I don't even really like to say those words, speak that stuff out, because I just don't need nothing in my house, messing with me, my car, my children, my grandchildren. I just don't play with that demonic stuff. I don't. But I was listening to this story, and it was about the occult. So she was teaching her son about these different, um, you know, Jamaicans call it obia. Haitians got another word. I can't really say it because today's the first day I ever heard it, so I don't know the word. Stop. Anyway, so she was teaching her son that stuff, and she thought that her son was like special, like gifted. Make a long story short, he ended up moving to Mexico, and he started doing his witchcraft stuff. So at first it would be like a snake head, a chicken head, a goat heart, some goat nuts. People, people eat them too. What do they call? Mountain oysters. What are they? Goat nut, sheep nut, something like that. They call them mountain oysters. People really eat them. But anyway, he needed this stuff to feed his pot, a yin yang, something like that. It's a cauldron, a pot. You put this stuff in it. It makes the power strong or whatever. So he goes over to Mexico, and people are digging his style, so they coming to him, they bringing him money, bringing him whatever. So he starts doing exotic animals, you know, lion cubs and tiger cubs and boa constrictors, and he got in with the cartel, with the Mexican cartel. And he had them people thinking that the police couldn't see him and bullets couldn't touch him. But they wasn't getting in trouble. So he asked the cartel that he had been working with, could he get in on the drug side? And they said no. If I'm telling the story correctly, I don't know, he slaughtered like 7 members of their family or something like that, and didn't get in trouble for it. And then he was doing a lot of other stuff, and he just wasn't getting in trouble for it. So what I didn't know is when they do human sacrifices, it's not enough to just kill the person. The person has to be tortured. The person has to die screaming, hollering, and in fear and pain, excruciating pain. I didn't know that. I'm glad I didn't know. And I wish I didn't know. My God. But, my God. However, they was having sex parties. Well, he turned out to be a homosexual male. So he's doing sex parties and all this kind of stuff. But what popped into my mind was the correlation between that movement and Diddy. And how there's nothing new under the sun. And the Bible says that. There's nothing new under the sun. Now, prior to the internet, this stuff was going on, but we didn't know, And now, the age of information and everything, and you get to hear about all this stuff going on. They've been doing it. Like she said, he has celebrities, you know what I mean? The Epstein dude and what he was into, and So this dude was a homo, so he was a homosexual man, so he liked boys too. And he would be doing things to the boys and stuff. But what's my point is this stuff been going on. There's nothing new under the sun. The other thing that hit me was the fact that she was from Cuba, and I thought the whole Cuba connection thing happened in the 80s and all of that. No, she was in America before I was born. She was 15 in 62. She was in America before I was born. I thought they came over in the 80s. Hey. Then I watched another one. There's this little Asian girl I watched, Rotten Mangoes. And I had seen this story before, but she brought it back up about these people in a town called Slaughter, Louisiana. I think they got like 800 citizens in that town. So it was a husband and wife team. And, people liked them. One was the alderman. He was the alderman. She was the vice mayor. Anything going on in your town, you need some political movement, you go to them and they make it happen. Well, they left their daughter on the couch for like 12 years in a Indian cross your legs style, cross your legs for 12 years. And the girl melted into the couch. I'm gonna learn how to do picture in picture so that I can show you what I'm talking about. Somebody help me with that. Picture in picture. I want to be able to pull up and show you what I'm talking about. I want an intro too for Sadi, the original Bag Lady, but don't get it twisted. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming out my bag. Then I do my tie-dye, my daggone tie-dye, 420. One of one. Hence, the tie-dye. Huh? I'm rinsing out some stuff in the bathroom right now. But, the mother and father, so I guess the baby was, autistic, but she went to school up until 16. She had friends. She emailed people. She was just a little bit more immature than the other girls. They were 16 and stuff. She's still watching Disney, that kind of stuff. So, but I don't know what happened to the baby. This is what I want to say. The mother and father left her like that. When the coroner came and got her and they did the autopsy, the only thing the baby had in her stomach was fecal matter and the cushion from the couch. I guess they're going to trial or something in 24, but today's August 30th, 24. We almost finished with this year, so I don't know. They bond themselves out for $70,000 cash, so they needed to get their baby some help. They could have. I lost my baby. I lost my 36-year-old daughter, Kia, and Kia was in the hospital for 4 months before she passed away. And I couldn't. This is what I want to say, though. Humans can be really, really mean, and then they begin to enjoy being mean. They can start abusing and then enjoy it. Hence, the woman who left her 15-year-old son in the closet, was feeding him the hot sauce on the bread, but she was using hot sauce made out of the two most hottest peppers on the earth and slathering that on bread and feeding that to her baby. He was 15, he weighed 60 pounds or something like that when they found him. And she was teaching a 20-year-old son to be mean to him too. Humans can be so mean to each other and then enjoy it. They begin to enjoy it. That's so sadistic. I wanted to say a little bit of something about Diddy and shooting the Ebony girl in the face. So Ebony owned two hair salons in New York at the time. She was young, 23 or something, doing her thing. And for some reason, I think that that shot to her was not an innocent bystander. In my heart, the more I hear, the more I think you probably targeted that girl because she didn't want your ugly ass. Because she was doing her thing and didn't need you. Wasn't trying to be a celebrity or a singer. She was doing her hair, and I heard she was doing her thing. Um, that's just what I think. That's what I believe in my heart. That you targeted her and used all that other shit as a smoke screen. Because you don't like women. Probably told her, who this bitch think she is, you know. Cloud. Which leads me into, where's his mother? How come she haven't said anything? How come she haven't said anything? Well, I know he has control over her. I had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. I'll say anything I want to say to my kids, whether if they like it or not. Be afraid of my own children, I wish. Well, that's not my story, so. Why he ain't in jail? How come he's not in jail? Why everybody else gotta move around and be in, you know, like a protection program and he's still out, able to hurt people still. If it was me, I'd be some damn way in jail. If it was my black ass, I'd be somewhere in jail. You know, something's real strange with this situation. Real strange. I'm trying to find my niche. Always was told I was special. Always celebrated. I just want to find my niche, that's all. If it's for me, then it's there. I have to find it. Corporate from Black Chicago Be Like. He said, figure it the F out. Figure it out. Figure it the F out. Um, you know how they talking about the Mandela effect, right? And some of us are old enough, we've been on the planet long enough to know some things about some things, right? And how they're saying Ed McMahon from the publishers, what's it called? Publishers Squaring House, something like that. But anyway, they say he never worked for the publishers something house. You know, they used to ring people doorbells and then come and had his big old check and it'd be Ed McMahon. And now they're saying no, never. He never even worked for them. There was never. I don't watch movies, right? I mostly watch YouTube. Um, But really, I like to read. I'd rather read. I'm more of an avid reader than anything. But the other morning, my TV was just rolling. And I, woke up in the middle of the night. You know how that be. And it was a movie on with Julia Roberts when she did the Erin Brockovich story. And the movie was on. So I ended up, I didn't go back to sleep. I ended up watching the movie. And it was about them poisoning some people in Hinckley, California. This company, like PG and some type of company, gas companies, electric company, I don't know. But they was using poison, and it was seeping through the ground and going in people's water, drinking water, swimming pool, animals, farmers, all of that. And they ended up winning the citizens of that area some good money, but them people suffered. They really suffered. But she got fired. There's a part in the movie where she gets fired. And then she's at the kitchen table, her baby's in a high chair, and she's circling, the want ads. She's circling stuff in the want ads. And the doorbell rings. Ding dong. And she says, "Baby, Ed McMahon." Now I'm going to show y'all that. It's on here. Because I filmed it. It's on here. But I don't know how to bring it up and show you. I'm going to learn. And even though she didn't say Publishers Clearinghouse and all of that, or whatever it was called, Clearinghouse. The Publishers Clearinghouse. English ain't my first language anyway, so. Publishers Clearinghouse. So, she did not say that, but the doorbell and the baby and McMahon was implying what everybody know, that they used to knock on people's door with a big old check. I don't know why they saying that didn't happen. But they erasing things like cities, town. Y'all keep it up, they gonna erase black people too. In America they are. They are. They are. They erased the natives. They did it to the Hawaiians. It only takes a couple years. How come 50 years ago, if you were a biracial couple, you would be murdered? And today, it is okay, so much so that black people don't even really like each other no more. Like, they are not procreated like that no more. Black men want anything but a black woman, and a black woman want anything but a black man. I'll admit it's not easy, We're not an easy people. We are a traumatized people. I'll admit it's not easy. But how do you watch all the other peoples of the earth stay together and look out for one another? And we're the only peoples on the earth that won't do that. Are we cursed? The Bible says, if my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. I'm forgetting the part. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will heal their land. I I am missing a piece of that. But you get the gist. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will heal their land. I'm Sadi, the original Bag Lady. Don't get it twisted. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming out my bag. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Send me some stuff to talk about. I don't want to do murder, true crime. I don't really want to go dark. I don't want to do dark. I don't want to do dark. I lost my baby. A lot of women have. A lot of parents have lost their children. We could talk about that. We can talk about what medical and dental are doing now, because I'm so pissed off about my teeth, y'all. Whatever, but since I have a whole lot of things coming out my bag, including my tie-dye, let me show y'all. Let me show off a little bit. So this is my little top. This used to be a white top. I had it for a long time. I had this top for a long time, and it was white. And when I was in Florida visiting, suck that in. When I was in Florida visiting my cousin, I was doing some tie-dye with her and the babies, showing them a little bit about what I do. And found these in Walmart for like $2.50. I was in CVS the other day. They had some. I wanted to buy them. They were $12. Yeah, I think I tied this stuff together. But hold on a second and I'll show you this dress I made. Just hold on 1 second. I was gonna wear this today to the dentist with can you see there's a color in there called silver lining. I tell you, the camera doesn't do the tie-dye any justice. It just doesn't. You don't get to see the patterns and the colors the same way. I'm gonna figure out why my thing is flicking light and dark. That's really irking me. Hold on. Let me block you. I was gonna wear it with these little gray shoes, right? But I didn't iron it. I got lazy, then I ran out of time. So I had to run. But anyway, it's my little tie-dye. I love it. I don't know. I don't know. Everything I'm making is either purple or blue. I don't know why. I used to have all these nice light colors and yellows and oranges and. But I used to use a lot of colors.
You gonna see me if I walk by?
Oh, let me block you. But I used to have nice. Ooh, look at that. This was a incline. There's something called incline, and then there's something called gravity. Gravity die or incline. This is a gravity. You see how the gravity pulls the colors down? So pretty. You can always find some type of face or pattern. Let me show you something else right quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go. We're at 30 minutes. If I edit it, I probably could get 20. I actually want to show you my jean jacket. This jacket was I don't even know the color. You would think red, but it was not red. It had more peach and orange and red. It was a really, really different and distinct color. So at first I dyed it red, and it was just too red, just blood red, not blood red, just red, too red for me. So I took that out, and I was using the bleach and ate the jacket up, ate it up. The bleach ate it up, and I made it up. It was ugly. The first time I dyed it, it was dark, and it was just ugly. So I took all those colors out, and where I lost the buttons, I put the butterflies. Then I seen Nicki Minaj in this fly ass pink jacket with the butterflies, kind of leather. It looked a little bit too small for her, and still I like this one better. Hers was like a coat, like a maxi. This was a jean. I put a little, check me out, y'all, with the little butterflies. Look, got the little sunflower. Do you know the significance of sunflowers? They face the sun. And if there's no sun, they face each other. That's how we should be as black people. You'll see a distinct pattern in the back. Those are ice cubes. Can you see those squares? Those are ice cubes. It took on the pattern of the ice cube. Can you see them? Okay. And then